Now, from an obvious standpoint, training the glutes has some real aesthetic and some real performance benefits as well. I mean, for example, if you're looking at it from an aesthetic point of view, having a real good set of glutes actually enhances the look of your legs and also develops a little bit more confidence in yourself. But other reasons include stuff like injury prevention, sports performance, whether it's in rugby, football, tennis, you name it, and actually exercise performance, which actually incorporate into squats and lunges. Now, what we've got to remember when you look at the glutes as well, is that if someone is working, if you get somebody into an arched back position into here, what a lot of people will tell you is that because a combination of their glutes are not firing or glutes are weak, so they're almost what we call into an anterior pelvic tilt, which we'll go through a bit more later on. So what happens essentially is that the glutes actually dictate how our pelvis sits in position, hence why it's so important to train them to avoid any lower back injuries. Also, I believe for women as well, having a real specific good glute program with added progressive overload, whether it's through tempo, rate or rest time in exercise such as hip thrusts or glute bridges and stuff like that, has actually enabled women to give them the confidence they deserve and want to walk into the weights area without having to feel intimidated. Which would have been because of the fact that when they've seen women train legs before, or they've looked at training legs before, it's all about squats and lunges and stuff as well. So that thought of having thick thighs and no bump has just had, and in a proportionate upper body, made them put off a little bit. When we're looking at in terms of sports performance, if you look at things like jumping and sprinting and stuff, a lot of footballers, runners, rugby players, etc. have real good sense of developed glutes that help them get from A to B quicker than the opposition player. In these next couple of videos, I'll give you lots of different variations on how to train your glutes in under consistent tempo, and also give you some exercise tips on how to get your glutes looking good.